I'm ready, mentally and physically. I'm ready. He's gonna run right into a chocolate brownie right hand. My time. And I just want to thank my fans, the fans that stuck by me. My time. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So I want to spend some time talking about Kell Brook, what's next, and I thought he put on a good performance. Just overall, the better boxer. He landed the more precise, harder shots, and they were more accurate. So definitely think he got the fight, won the fight handedly. Some people, I think a lot of people are thinking with pride and different things like that. Like, oh, Sean Porter, he held too much. Like, fuck that. I'm talking about what landed, who didn't. Look at CompuBox. Like, I'm not a big person. I don't think CompuBox tells the whole tale. But in this situation, I think it does. Kell Brook threw less, like maybe 200 less punches than Sean Porter, yet he landed more. What the fuck does that tell you? You know what I mean? And again, I can't reward Sean Porter. He had the activity level up, but it was different even than, like, if you look at, like, let's say Brian Vera versus Chavez Jr. Part 1. Chavez Jr., when he was connecting, he was like, Brian Vera was the workhorse, and Chavez Jr. wasn't throwing as many punches. However, Chavez Jr.'s punches had Brian Vera on Queer Street a bit, and it was rattling him, and they were impactful shots. I didn't really see that with Sean Porter. Sean Porter, the shots that he was landing, Kell Brook looked like he ate them, and he kept coming, kept to his game plan, stayed composed. I don't really recall a point where Kell Brook was just really rattled and you know what I mean, stiff legs and shit like Brian Vera. And I still, in my opinion, I think Brian Vera beat Chavez Jr. in the first fight because he was landing good shots as well. It just so happens that Chavez Jr. has a hell of a chin. So in the grand scheme of things, I don't even think Sean Porter did kind of what Chavez Jr. did, because Chavez Jr. was connecting with big shots. They were just far and few in between in comparison to Brian Vera. So that's a different fight, and that's a different type of fight. Sean Porter, this fight wasn't that to me. I think Kell Brook was clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, the cleaner fighter. He did the better work, landed the better shots. The early rounds were, some of them were swing rounds, or you could give them to Porter. But beyond that, like, just like I predicted, let's say around the 5th, 6th round, that's where Kell Brook took control, and you seen the whole tide change and go out of Sean Porter's favor, and he started to wind down and get broke down, and it looked like he was getting stunned in there as well. So I like Kell Brook. I told you that he fought his own demons by stepping onto U.S. soil again, not having the nerves, not having fatigue issues, not looking like a fool, you know what I mean, from having a harder fight. And he deserved last night's win. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck if Sean Porter's your cousin, your brother, or your favorite fighter. Kell Brook deserved the win. And it was without a shadow of a doubt. And some of you guys are so biased for whatever reason that you're not willing to admit it. Even guys like Keith Thurman, he had said that this was kind of reminiscent to Marcos Maidana versus Floyd. Floyd being the doing the cleaner work. Earl Spence, he also said that he feels Kell Brook deserved the win. So it's not just me. It's not just like ego and I have something against Porter. I have nothing against Porter. Actually, I was in talks to do an interview with him. I was talking to his manager. Well, not his pops, but his PA or whatever. Or PR, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. As far as Kell Brook, I want to see him in a big fight. Like, I don't want to see him go back to fight someone, European fighter that no one's heard of, like Demetrius Andrade when he fought Brian Rose. Like, you know what I mean? A guy like that. I don't want to see him fight that level European fighter. If he's going to fight a European fighter, make it Amir Khan. Someone with a respectable resume, someone with heart, someone you have bad blood with. The story is going to sell the fight itself. They have bad blood. They were on Sky Sports before and next to each other, and they were talking shit, talking about who got the best out of their sparring when they sparred back in the day. It's a big fight. It's a mega fight. We've seen the type of numbers that the UK can produce from George Groves, Carl Froch in that rematch, 80,000 people, and it's just a big event. And I know Showtime would love to have a fight like that. to compete, because Carl Froch, George Groves 2, HBO picked that one up and had that fight. So this would be good for Showtime, because they need to get one of those fights that kind of hit a different demographic, if you will. So I think that'd be a good look. Other than that, if the Amir Khan fight doesn't go through, I would say Kell Brook versus any of the credible guys, even a Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has an interim belt. He's coming off a shoulder injury. I think that's a banger. I wanted to see Porter versus Thurman, but now with Porter needing to go back to the drawing board, I think Kell Brook and Keith Thurman would be a good fight too. Both can crack. Both are big, true welterweights, if you will, not guys who moved up like Pacquiao and Mayweather that survive off of skill and experience and stuff. They're true welterweights, you know what I mean? And if not, they can probably even go to 154. Well, Keith Thurman has done it before, but you know what I mean. Let me know what you guys think. Kell Brook, what do you guys want to see next for him? I just want to see him in a big fight, a fight of notable name, even a Marquez, anything like that would be good fights. And I think his win just really shook up the boxing world, because some people didn't expect it. I told you what to expect, so rock with me. I'll steer you in the right direction. But the masses, they didn't expect this win, so it shakes things up a bit, and I love that about boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.